And there we go. Excuse me, everyone. Hello! Hi, nice to see you all. Welcome back to some farming sim. Um, yeah, we've we're gonna make some money today. Gonna make some big money, huge money, in fact. Yeah. Last time, boy howdy, did we have a harvest? My hair has been terrible for days. I'm sorry, guys. I look a state, an absolute state. I've been wearing a hat for like the last 4 days now because of work and it being so cold. Got terrible hat hair. Hey, babe, nice to see you. How's the gaming going? Has Robin arrived yet? Um, just them are all playing D&D, so good fun for them. But yeah, we've progressed a few months. As you might notice from the money that we have up here, I've been doing a few contracts as well. Nothing too major. Basically, just been kind of doing a few harvests, doing a couple of grass contracts. You know, just an odd one here and there. Just to kind of earn us a little bit of money, basically, because we're going to need some. I know I said we're going to be earning a lot of money today, but we're going to need a lot of money. Because our prayers have been answered. This mod actually dropped. Was it last weekend? I think it got updated last weekend. But guys, look. Multi fruits now do everything. Look at that. Beautiful. This one hasn't, which is a shame because this one would be great to have do everything, but this one still only does beets. But the multi-fruit harvester pack is updated and it now does all of the root crops, all of them, including potatoes, which is quite nice. So yeah, we need to buy one of these. We need to buy one, and I want to buy this one because it also has the biggest header at 4 meters. So yeah, is this one 4 meters? I'm not actually sure. Is this one 4 meters? It might be 4 meters. I don't know. That one might be 4 meters, but I think this one has a slightly bigger capacity. So this is what we're going to go for. Also, I kind of like the rope machines. They're just really cool looking. So yeah, those got updated. So that's a good thing because that will simplify our future root harvests. We won't have to make use of the base game one here that we were using last time. In some ways, a little bit sad. In other ways, not so much. Because this thing is rather a pain to use. Means we don't have to faff around with the lizard pickup either. We can just get one of these. It's got an internal tank. Just harvest to our heart's content, which is perfect. Speaking of harvesting, though, these fields have now been done. We did 53 on stream last time. That was the carrot harvest. I went ahead and did 54, which is the beets. I surprisingly lower yield. I'm not sure if beetroots are just a lower yielding root crop than carrots, but as you can see here, yeah, the carrots we got. What was it, about 300,000? 200,000 was it? I can't remember now. It was a lot. But the red beets, they only produced about 95,000 in total, 95,000 litres, which is still a lot. Don't get me wrong, that is still a lot. But significantly less than the carrots. And although it is definitely a smaller space, it's not half the space. But I have also been throwing these into, put these in as well right now actually, once they're here. I've been adding those there. As you can see, we now have 33,000 litres of strawberries, 16, nearly 17,000 litres of tomatoes, and some other stuff in there. We have some wheat, we have some... Why do I have liquid fertilizer in there? That's strange. We also have some potatoes. I did a potato harvesting contract and we got some extras, so we've got some of those. But I've been doing some remodeling and some landscaping just to kind of, you know, so that I could take my time on it, basically. I flattened out the bottom of this field a little bit just to make it kind of more level. We could possibly use this to put some buildings on. If not, it'll serve us some good turning around spots for when we do these fields, which I have now merged together. As you can see, it goes all the way across now. So this is one big field, which is going to be great. And I also came over here and did a little bit of landscaping as well. Flattened this area out that we bought. We can put a couple of things on here. Maybe this area here is probably a good spot for a shed, because it's not really big enough to house a production as such. We kind of can't get around it, but this would probably be a good location for our first shed. And then this area over here, I've kind of tried to flatten and level out as much as I can. Just kind of softened the edges. Still pretty good. Nice and workable. That'll be a good area for our future greenhouses and other stuff that we're going to be getting. So, that's good. But the first thing I want to do is start selling some products. The first thing we've got to actually do is start moving these. Because we have rather a lot of them, shall we say. Yeah. All of these have been produced so far. That's another one there. Let's just walk this over here so this one's out of the way. And it's still running, so we need to go and sell this. I think November's pretty good for selling stuff. Let me just have a look at our fruit as well, because I also want to sell these. How are these doing price fluctuation wise? So November's going up 3349. That's actually pretty good. I may actually just be tempted to sell these now. I know it's not quite the peak of what we could get if we waited a couple of months, but I kind of want to just get it all sold, you know, and then we can move on and we can continue moving on. But yeah, this doesn't actually fluctuate very much at all, but 2.7, pretty good. 2.6 at Erlingrat. So we are going to load up our dude here. We've got to go over to the factory, load up as many things as we possibly can. Might have to make a couple of runs. We'll see how we do. Just change that to pallets. There we go. Marvelous. But yeah, we are going to put everything on the train here. So we're going to take all of these root pallets, reserved veggies, and we're going to take all of the fruit that we so far have, the lettuce, the tomatoes, and the strawberries. And now that they're in our silo, we can actually put them into the grain cars on the train, which is going to be really weird. We're going to have a green car full of strawberries. Feels a little weird, but hey, if it works, it works. But yeah, I don't know if all of these pallets will fit on this trailer. Like, you can fit, how many does it say there? 44? 44 pallets. Is there 44 pallets here? Is there more than 44 pallets? I really don't know. I honestly have not counted these. I really don't know just how many we're going to be able to fit in. So let's just start pushing these over. over. Starting to fill up. Maybe we will get them all on one trailer load. Hey. Did we? Oh, 41 pallets? Okay, that's actually pretty darn good. That is perfect. So, this guy wants to go over to the platform where we can unload the pallets, but we want to hire the train at the silo. So we need to... So actually what I'll do is I will send this guy over to... Come on now. There we go. I'll send this guy over here. Pick that location to there. Take this guy, we'll hook up the trailer and we'll start transporting our fruit. It's actually quite a nice combination of stuff. We're going to be selling our fruits and veggies. Fruit and vegetables. There we go. Right. This trailer is a little bit dirty. It did have potatoes in it last, I think. Right, so fill that. We don't want the wheat, or the sorghum, or the potatoes. Where is it? Lettuce. Oh, it's green. It's very green. 8,000 litres lettuce. Let's take this over to the silo first. And then we can request the train at the silo. Right, okay. Slightly more this direction. Yeah, so what I'm hoping is that this will actually give us enough money to not only buy the roper harvester, but also slap down some more greenhouses and maybe the soup factory. We'll have to see exactly how this goes. But I have high hopes. I believe this will give us a lot, but we do need like 500,000 or something like that for the harvester itself. So, you know, fingers crossed. But if it does not, we will have more products to sell, and if we don't have enough, then once we get through to like January, February time, we should have some more fruit, we should have some more vegetables. So we can hopefully sell those and get some more stuff. We don't need to get the harvester immediately, I guess. I mean, it'd be nice to get the harvester now, but I'm more kind of focused on getting some of the productions, I think. That is definitely something that we need. Aha, the other worker has arrived. That's good. Okay. Most of our stuff. Fantastic. So, yeah, hopefully this will give us enough money. But like I said, we do need a lot. We do need a lot. Yeah. But it will be nice to have a proper big harvester, shall we say. Using the new stuff has definitely been fun. Don't get me wrong, guys. I have enjoyed the new stuff. It's just been tedious, shall we say. Tedious, that is the word for it. Yeah, ooh, some more fields actually. That's another thing I want, because this big field here is going to be one particular kind of root crop. I want to get 2 more big fields. for the other 2 root crops. Maybe even a 4th one, because I also want tomatoes. I also want to do potatoes as well. Again, another root crop. And we may even do sugar beets again at some point. There was a new mod released recently by the same people that did the grape production mod, which is a great mod, by the way, if you haven't tried it out. I can't exactly remember the exact name of it, but basically it added like multiple layers of productions for grapes. Like you would, when you made grape juice, you would then produce a grape byproduct that you could then turn into kind of like almost a leather kind of material, and you could use that in combination with something else to make clothing from it, and it was like, oh my lord. You could make like leather belts out of grapes. It was just like, wow, okay, that's fun. I don't think I've ever used that production on stream, but I have used it on some of my own maps that I play for fun, my off time, you know. And great production, great mod, very much recommend it. Can't remember the name, darn it all, but they did just release another mod for sugar beets and sugar cane, which adds multiple extra things that you can do with those 2 crops as well. So I don't have that one installed at the moment, because I don't think I do. But yeah, we may look at that production as well after we've had a little gander at all of the new ones that Giants have added. This expansion. We've got the preserved foods. We haven't done the soup factory yet. And we haven't done the piano factory. Actually, that's something I want to do. We haven't gotten the piano factory yet. That one will require a shift in thinking. I think a shift in our philosophy, because the piano factory needs planks, which means we need a sawmill to make the planks, and we need some forests, obviously, and some timber equipment. So all of which we do not have at the moment. We haven't even got stuff for the vegetables yet, fully, anyway. So, you know, that might be a while coming. But then again, it may not. We'll have to see if there's any cheap plots of wood just lying around, because really all I need is a plot of land with some wood on it, some trees, a chainsaw, and a 3,000 litres of strawberries. Man, that's a lot of strawberries. Yeah, all I need is a forest, a chainsaw, and a timber wagon, and a sawmill. But if I can get all... Wow, is this all going to fit? Oh, wow. That is a... Wow, that's an interesting texture. Look at those massive strawberries, guys. Those strawberries are bigger than my head. That's incredible. We have produced genetically engineered hyper strawberries. Well, according to this texture we have, anyway. But yeah, so, you know, we've still actually got quite a lot to do on this map. Speaking of things to do, we also have 50 golden apples to find. I have found 4 so far. Found them off screen. 3 of them were here at this factory. They were just kind of like, there was one over at that loading dock there, and there was one around the back next to the silo and stuff like that. I just got curious and I just started looking around. I found 3 of them there, so that was cool. And then I found another one in one of the fields to the south whilst I was doing the contract. It was just a little pig shy, and I just saw something glinting on it as I was driving past it, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's an apple. And it was. So yeah. Found 4 of them so far. I think it's 4. Only 4. I haven't been actively looking for them. Maybe I should. Maybe I should start actively looking for these things, because there's 50 of them. 50. They're worth 5 grand each. So, individually, not a lot, but altogether, that adds up to quite a bit of money. Right. Oh. Ah, yes, I don't have automatic engine start on at the moment, do I? So I've got to actually stay in the tractor for it to do things. There we go. Lovely. Other than resetting. Right, let's get the train. 2.2 kilometers. That's probably not even on the map, is it? Nope, it is not. Okay, let's jump into this guy. And we'll fire ourselves up here. Get ready for dropping these off. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Let's go over here in the middle somewhere. Marvellous. Yes, indeed. How is chat doing today? You're being awfully quiet at the moment, I must say. Oh, there. Okay, I spawned inside the trailer. That was slightly concerning. Actually, let's have a look around this place whilst we are here. See? See? Apples. I was just going to say, whilst we're waiting for the train to arrive. Now, I found 3 at the grain mill. So, is there going to be multiples here, maybe? Is there anything in the chimney? Oh, nah, that would have been a great place to hide one. Hide one in the chimney. Would have been good. Nice to see you, Bart. Whoop, here comes the train. No time to look for apples now. Will you let me in, train? There we go. Right. Okay. Let's open that cover. Those 2. Oh no, do we only have 2? Ah, we only have... No, we have a 3rd grain trailer. Cool. Excellent. Okay. Right. Let's get these filled up with our products. Right. First one can take strawberries. Seems as though we're here. And then we'll get lettuce in the next one. This way. Oh no, we'll do tomatoes in this one. There we are. Tomatoes. Marvellous. And is that last one? Is that red one at the end there? Perfect. Lettuce. There we go. Right. That is all of the fruit loaded. Now let's go and get the preserved veggies from the next station. I have a good feeling about this. No worries, Bart. No problem. And to a halt. Oh, I've gone too far. I've gone too far. I've gone way too... Oh, no, actually. Not too far. There we go. Actually, that was not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right, so let's unload tip side to the right, and then we want there, and bring that up.
Nice.
Up we go. There we are. Should be good, and boop. Perfect. Okay, now then, let's go there and go fasten those. Beautiful. Let's go. Sell some products. This is going to be a mighty fine load of stuff. Down a little bit. Oh, uh-oh. Speed wasn't down very much. Holy wow. Okay. Wow. How much did we make there? That was like over 300,000. 304,000. Ah. Oh, now that is nice. That is a nice total. Okay, let's set some destinations here. We'll have you go to there. And then him drive you back over to the road, and then we'll have you head back to the farm whilst we start on our next little project. Because that is enough money to buy the harvester, but if we buy the harvester now, that's pretty much all we're going to be able to buy. So let's put them there. Make sure he's doing well. Yep, he is indeed. So if we... Oh, no, that's the wrong menu. What we need to do first of all is we need some more fields. That's what we actually need. I don't know about why this 32 field is such a strange shape. That seems like a lot of wasted potential there. Well, we could get these two fields. We could also look at getting these fields here. Maybe if we got those two there. I wonder if there's anything in those at the moment. Ah, so there's something in these ones. What is it? Is it barley? There's barley in that one, but this one seems to be empty. Yeah. That's empty, but that is actually nearly ready to harvest as well. When's that gonna... Oh no, that's pretty much only just been planted. Okay. I kind of want two bare fields, just so, you know, we can plant up some root crops. That's what I want. Maybe 57? 55 is also empty. How much is 55? Wow. Okay, that's rather a lot. Maybe not that one. Maybe 57. Oh, that's got a lot of useless ground with it as well. Okay. So was that 50? That's just been planted as well. There's also 41, which is a canola crop at the moment, I believe, isn't it? Is that a canola crop? Yeah, we do need some more canola, because we will be making canola oil. should buy that field. Some of these, maybe? That wheat field, has that just been planted as well? Yeah, we could actually rip that wheat field up, because we don't actually need wheat. So, right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy 42. Boom. We're going to buy 43. Boom. And we're going to buy 41. Boom. There we go. That'll do. That'll do nicely. So now, how is this? We need to purchase some information on the soil in these fields. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we'll need to fertilize. Yeah, we need to lime them. That's for sure. But we also need to fertilize them. Get them all looking as good as possible. If there's any weeds in any of these. No? No weeds. Hey, Groot! Nice to see you. How are you doing? So, anything in the sale? No. Right, so what we actually need is we need that spreader. Where was it? Was it this one? Was this the one? I think it was, wasn't it? This crazy little Kubota one. We'll have the extra large capacity, please. We'll buy that because we're going to need it. I am doing pretty well, Groot. Yeah, I've been busy, shall we say. Things have been very busy for me, but yeah, things are going well. Spent today making mince pies, which was really nice. And give me 1 second, guys. I'm just getting my thoughts together here. Okay, we could probably leave this for now and progress, I think. Yeah, I think we'll leave this here now and progress to the next month. We'll do a couple of months through. Might do some more selling of products. But then again, we did just sell an absolute boat ton, so maybe we'll just let it build up again, sell some more next time. That is also a plan. Right. Anything in the sale? Nothing that I want. Hey, a new harvester, but nothing as big as what we need. Is that the... Oh, that's the really tiny one. Yeah, we don't need that. And a bale wrapper. Don't need that either. So, these are all producing nicely. How are our productions doing? So they're doing good. And that's doing great. Okay, so let's get some more productions. It's your day off, so you're grinding away on Alma. Nice. What's Alma? I'm unfamiliar with that. Familiar with that Groot, but it's good that you have some free time. That's always good. Stick all of those in there so they can do their thing. Go. Fantastic. Ah, it's a US map. Right, yes. I wasn't familiar with that particular map. But hey, that's cool. That's always cool. Yeah. Nice, nice. I must say, since this particular map came out, I have been having a renaissance on Farming Sim. I was taking a bit of a break from it, I would say. But I have certainly rekindled my appreciation for it since starting this map. So, yeah. Doing quite a few other maps in my downtime. Let's get these in the silo. We need to get some more greenhouses. That's what we need to do. We need to get some more greenhouses. We need to get a shed up and running. Like I said, probably over there. I think this area is oversaturated with things now. So we've got these in here. We will... They all look like they're selling nicely. Perfect. Okay. Let's... Oh, no, not farmland. Constructions. Right. Yeah, I'm still not sure what to do with this area here. Not yet. Anyway. But this spot here, like I said, is perfect for some kind of shed. Maybe something like this. Something like this. Like here. That one, that's a bit bigger. That was probably too big. Any other good ones that we could go for? That's a very long one. I wonder if that one would be a good one to go for. That's very long and makes use of that space very well indeed. Is that going to cause issues at either end, though? That's the question. Can't really tell. But I think we'll go with that. Let's have a look, see how that goes. If it's... Hopefully it hasn't caused any, like, kind of... collision problems. No, that seems to be pretty good. Seems to be pretty good. That's nice and flat. That's actually perfect. Marvellous. We can actually start moving some equipment in there now. Oh wait, does this have a... That's new. I'm pretty darn sure that this did not used to have a work bay in it. Either that, or I'm completely blind. But I am pretty sure this did not have a workshop in it the last time I looked at this mod. Huh. Oh well. Absolutely perfect. Fantastic. We may as well take a few pieces of equipment over there. It seems as though this is parked on a hill. May as well go and put it away. We do need a new harvester. We really need a new harvester. This thing is battered, beaten, and just not good anymore. You know? This really does need upgrading. We'll get there eventually. It's just we're doing so many root veggies at the moment that I'm not in a kind of a rush to get a better harvester, so to speak. But we do need a better one. This is workable, but very slow when we come to do our own fields. Thankfully the fields aren't too big, but that's kind of beside the point. Perfect. Right. Let's go and put this away as well. We may as well. Park this in the old Shedderino. A little bit of a bump there. That's might need a little bit of work to straighten out. not the best at reverse parking these things, but don't do too badly. Put that off there. Go and get the lime fertilizer spreader, although we're not going to need it just yet. Not for a couple of months yet. We're going to be planting all of our new fields with root crops for our next production, but lovely. Right. Oh, actually, let's just leave this guy at the store for now, because we're going to need to fill him up eventually. Take anything else. Let's leave the rest of the stuff here for now. Yeah, I think that's okay for now. So, let's get ourselves some more greenhouses, because that is one thing that I did want. I want some more fruit production going on. Hydroponics, there they are. So, we just want to put these so that, ideally, actually what we could do is if we put one this way and then flip the other one, we can drive down the middle and pick up all of their products at the same time. So let's go for that one, and then we'll spin this around and leave enough gap in between to drive between. Go there. And how does that look? Is that causing any bumps? It's causing a few bumps. Really want that to be higher. Let's see if we can just soften that out a little bit there. I don't mind a little bit. Don't mind a little bit of gradient between them, but preferably the less the better. Because what I'd like to do is just make a row here of these greenhouses, like 3 or 4 in a row sort of thing. Just how does that look? That's okay. I think that should be fine to drive along. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Let's just take the leveling tool now and flatten this area here. I've already done this once, but now I'm kind of paranoid because it doesn't seem to have done it properly. Try and flatten this area out so that it's about the same. Okay, let's add in some more greenhouses. So, there. And again, just here. Try to get these as lined up as possible on a nice square pattern. Boom. Okay, that's better. So we've got a little ridge there, but that's not too bad. These are nice and level. Perfect. And then I think... Is there a map I miss playing on? I have a real soft spot for Calmston. I really liked that map. That was a really good map. And if it wasn't for, you know, the fact that I like to change things up and try different maps, I would probably still be on it. I really liked that map. There we go. 3 greenhouses. In this case, 6 greenhouses. Two rows of 3 greenhouses. Perfect. Yeah, yeah. I would love to see the people that did Calmsden do another map, like a new one, based on maybe a different area of the UK or something like that. That would be cool to see. Um, I know there are other kind of UK-based maps out there, but none of them have really had the same feel as Calmsden. Calmsden's just been just really good map, really really good map. Right, let's get these productions rolling. To fill these up with a lot of stuff. So we need this guy here. Oh, is that not? Ah, there we go. Oh, no, 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 drop. No, 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 not that. That's better. There we go. Okay, we'll grab this here water tanker. And we'll get some herbicide. This is going to be... Or, no, not herbicide. What am I talking about? Fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer. Go. Marvellous. This is going to be really awkward to keep up to now. I probably should have thought about that before buying so many of these things, but never mind. This one here, fertilizer. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Start with that. See how well this goes. But yeah, once we've got these up and running, wow, okay, this is definitely going to take a lot of fertilizer. Get these greenhouses up and running, get them producing, and then we shall move ahead. I think we'll move ahead, and we'll get through to the planting month, which I believe is April. No, March. March, even better. Yeah. Oh no, wait, it is April. It is April for these three. That's fine though. No worries. Try and get these fields all planted up again. Start getting them prepared, getting them limed, getting them fertilized, all that good stuff. That is going to be a big job though, because we still don't have... we might have a harvester that is capable of harvesting all these products, but we do not yet have a planter that is better than the base game stuff, or even capable. At least not that I'm aware of anyway. So that's going to be... That is definitely going to be a busy thing. Goodness me. 10 crates of fertilizer and it's only done 10%. Wow. Done 10% of this tanker's total capacity. Oh well, never mind. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful here because I don't want to dump all of this into one. It's taken... Oh. Wait, why is this... Why are these ones so big and these ones aren't? Are these bugged? Interesting. Maybe it's because they're in range of the silo? Is that what it is? I mean, okay, I guess, but quite strange. A bit odd. I like how I can just kind of drive between these like this. Just fill them up one at a time. Okay, well, I guess these ones only have a capacity of 3,000. It's a little bit odd, but never mind. That's fine. I will go and put this in the other ones, I guess. And then I think I might put down another water point so that I don't have to keep driving back and forth. Just convenience, you know? But we will fill up here whilst we're here. Perfect. Right. Productions. Was it productions? No. Generators. No. Orchards. Greenhouses. Just under buildings? Under silos, maybe? No? Where those water things go? They're here somewhere. Can I fly past them? No, that's not it. Selling points. The greenhouses. That. Decorations. Other? Nope. Fences. Animals. No. Did I see those? I know I've still got the mod installed because I've got the well right here. Where's my wells, darn it? Huh. Gotta be under buildings. The sheds, though. Silos. Oh, there they are. There we go. Okay. I knew there was somewhere, and I knew that I was just missing them. Actually, this is kind of the perfect spot for a well because it's right next to this here lake. So we'll put that just there. Perfect. Right. Might not even need this much water. But let's go and fill these up, and then we can start moving. Producing a nice amount of fruit and veg from this. That will allow us to really fill those train cars. Okay, so yeah, they have a 30,000 litre capacity. That's really bizarre that the ones up near the farm are not doing that. Very strange. But hey, it means I don't have to take care of them as much, maybe? Who knows? Have enough water to take care of all 6 of these. Don't think I will. Actually, maybe I will. Maybe... Yes, I do, because that's half of them filled. I was thinking that was only 2 of them filled, but no. That's 3 of them filled. That's 4 of them filled. And I'm just going to have a little bit left over. Perfect. Which, again, I can go and dump in the other greenhouses. Marvellous. Okay, 1 more to go. But yeah, this nice big flat area here is just begging for a nice production. Which ones actually do we still need? So we need the potato processing plant. Maybe we could get that here. That's... 120. We could put that down right now, actually. We don't have potatoes yet, and we don't have canola oil. But that would mean that we at least have the productions placed and ready to go. We've got the preserved food. We also have the soup factory. We're going to need that as well at some point. And we're also going to need an oil plant as well for the canola oil. Maybe that should be higher on the priority list. We can actually put that right up here and then make like a little track. Yeah, let's go for that. And then we'll also put down this guy. Boom. There we go. I'm spending all of my money. Extra just down there. There we go. Marvellous. And can I change the brush shape? Yep. Why not put a little road in there? No. I don't own enough of that land over there to do that. Okay, that's fine. No worries. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Let's let's activate all of these. And do we have potato chips? Nice. There we go. Yeah, so if we actually fed it all... Oh, wow, that's interesting. The grape oil production costs a whole lot more. The canola one costs the most per cycle. Interesting. Well, I suppose olive oil is more expensive to make because of the specialist equipment you need. So I suppose that tracks. That does track. But hey, now we've got a way to make potatoes. We just need to get ourselves some canola. I don't think we have any in stock at the moment, do we? No, we have some potatoes, but we don't have any of the oil making stuff. Okay. That's running. That's all good. Let's take this back over to the farm. And then we will skip ahead to the next day, I think. And whilst I'm preparing to skip ahead, guys, I have a little announcement about Sunday's stream. We did some Euro trucking last week, but I think we all agreed that whilst it was an entertaining little one-off, you know, that's kind of where it is. I think Euro Truck is more kind of a one-off. It's much more suited for maybe a YouTube short of funny things that happened as opposed to a whole several-hour stream, shall we say. Just less entertaining on the whole than SnowRunner. So I was like, what could I do instead? Because I have a couple of other trucking games. And I was like, maybe one of those would be suitable. But they're all kind of similar, shall we say, to Euro Truck Sim. And I was like, nah, probably not the best ideas. And then it hit me like a ton of bricks falling off the back of an ill-appropriately loaded Azov 7. We're going to do Mud Runner. Of course. Duh. Why didn't I think of this before? Yeah, we are going to do some Mud Runner on Sunday. I believe in the past I have said that I've tried Mud Runner and I didn't really like it. And I think my problem was that I was playing it on the Switch. And as much as I love my little Switch, it is not really suited for a game such as Mud Runner. It's not even really suited for a game such as SnowRunner, because I have SnowRunner on my Switch as well, and I never play it. And it's because it doesn't work as well. It's not that it's bad, it just doesn't have the same functionality. It doesn't have the same feel to it. It's not as powerful. It doesn't feel right. So I actually, not only do I have Mud Runner on the Switch, I also have it on Epic Games because I picked it up for free as one of their promotions. So yeah, that's what we're going to do on Sunday. We're going to dive into Mud Runner. And maybe, just maybe, the beetroot finished. Excellent. Can turn that off. Maybe we will make a little mini series out of it. We'll see how we go, at least, if nothing else. Because, yeah. It's going good. Okay. Let's go and have a look at these greenhouses. Oh. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Even more stuff in there. I think we need to bring out the... bring out the pallet loader for this. Get these transferred over to the silo here. But yeah, so I think that'll be a fun little aside whilst we wait for Phase 12 of SnowRun to come out. Excellent. Right. So yeah, that's on Sunday, guys. So make sure you don't miss that, because that is going to be hilarious. Because whilst I'm well versed in SnowRunner, I'm not well versed in Mud Runner, and I honestly don't know how I'm going to fare with it. I'm sure I'll be reasonably okay, you know, I mean, I do play SnowRunner, and you know, I am familiar with that, but it's not the same. So that's actually amazing. That's 44 pallets from 4 greenhouses there. Nice. But yeah, I know Mudrunner is much different to Snowrunner. So you get to see me struggle, which should be entertaining. Ah! What on earth? Why on earth didn't those straps strap? That's weird. Oh well, never mind. It's strapped now. We lost a pallet, but that's fine. We'll get it later. It's all dropped off into here. We should have... we should start getting a considerable amount of fruit now. Trailer, where are you going? Like, trailer, stop trying to merge with the silo. What is it doing? I took all of the weight off the front of it or something, maybe? I don't know. Go. Right. It's better. Much better. Let's have a little look here and see if there's anything interesting. No, sadly not. Nah, nothing of interest there. I keep hoping that that roper harvester will show up in the sale, but I don't know if it will. I think I'll be very lucky if it does. Okay, right. Turn this baby around. Grab the other ones. All of these in. This is a lot. Bum bum. Is that it? Nice. Okay, that's it for there. This has certainly ramped up our veggie production, that's for sure. We should be able to make some serious money next time. Get all of this in the silo. Hey, we can't just sell it straight from the silo, but hey, what are you gonna do? I might next time have to get some bigger trailers. Do. Go, last little bit. In you go. You know, I wonder if I can get the ridger working on these fields already. Getting them, like, prepared. Don't know. Oh, we've got some more pallets spawning over here. Oh my lord. Okay. There are a lot. Oh my lord, there's another 3 from each of these ones. Boom. I dread to think how much fruit and veg we're going to have from just 1 month of this. This is actually going to be slightly insane. It's another 41 pallets. So we've just generated from these 6 greenhouses 85 pallets of fruit and veg of various kinds, plus the ones we got from those ones. And that's barely used a a tiny iota of our... Actually, how much of our input did that use? Wow. Like a sixth. A sixth of our input. Yeah, where I can see myself right now doing so much of this carting off screen just each month, guys. Like in preparation for next time, there are going to be so many fruit and veggies in. This is pretty nuts, actually. Where's the fruit and veggies? Oh my lord. We've got more than we just sold in 1 month. We've produced more than what we sold on the train just earlier today. That's kind of insane. I dread to think what the preserved fruit, the preserved veggie factory is like at the moment, actually. Let's go and have a look at that next. That done. This is still running as well. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that's 8. That's 16. Oh boy. I mean, production here will slow down slightly because we only have the one... We only have the carrots producing now. That's 24 pallets already. We're going to get any more? We should get some more. $28 pallets already. Yep, we're going to be rolling in dough very, very quickly here. Just from these and the fruit. That's pretty nuts, actually. Right. Okay. I wonder if any of these fields have potatoes in them. They probably won't at this point because nobody will have planted them. See, if you use your brain, Lynx, you'll understand what's going on. Right, never mind. That's fine. Oh, hey, the chickens need some food. 20 chickens. That's, We've only just produced 1 pallet by now, guys. That's... I might just sell those chickens, actually. That's pretty ludicrously low in terms of output there. Right, let's try and blast through a couple of months here because I want to start getting to the planting. But that is April. We're going to have quite a few months of productions here. I'm kind of slightly afraid. Oh, wow. Even less exciting stuff. Can we leave the picking up of materials? Do these have a big enough storage capacity? Yeah, I think so. I think we can probably leave those for the time being. That seems to be doing okay there. Yep. Okay. We're just going to start skipping ahead. I will deal with all of these products later because if I start taking the time to move all of those veggies, I'm just going to spend the rest of the stream moving veggies. And that's not what I want to do. I want to get to the planting. We have 3 fields to plant up with root crops. I want one of each of the 3. That's what I want. Oh, we had snow. Okay. let's just see how are these doing. Yep, they're still doing fine. We are in March, which means the next month, I believe, should be planting season. Was I right? Yes. So the next month is planting season. Anything interesting in here? No. Okay, so one more time skip. Boom. Sugarcane. Late and long dinner, eh, Bart? Well, you're just in time because we're about to start planting veggies. Wow, 33k just from our radio mast. Very nice. Okay, so these now, yeah. So the greenhouses will all need topping up, but that's fine. The carrots are still processing. We should probably... No, actually, we probably have enough room there for the carrots, so that's fine. Sowing, weeding, baling, nothing interesting there. Right, let's take a look at our fields, what we've got. So I'm thinking carrots, red beets, and this one, this bigger field, we'll do with parsnips, because we have not done parsnips yet. But I also want to plant some potatoes. Are potatoes good this month to plant? Yes. Actually, this is the last month that we can plant potatoes. I don't think that drill will do them. Hey, nice silage / grass thing there. But yes, Bart, root galore. That is very, very much the case right now. Yeah, let's just take a quick peek at our seeder in the shop. I don't think it can do... Where are we? There we are, seeders. I don't think it can do potatoes. I think that's got to be a modded one to do those. Yeah, so we can't do potatoes, but that's fine. Ooh, this fancy thing. So we're going to need to hire some equipment. Let's see here. Potato technology. So we need a planter for potatoes. So we're going to have to hire this. But that is not a direct drill. I think it's a direct drill. Unless I do this area with potatoes, because I did cultivate this field. Yeah, maybe we'll do this field as potatoes. Then we can rip this one up and put something in it. We can plant something else in this one. We're going to need another field. Something of similar size to these two here. 49. Has that just been planted? That has just been planted. Actually, if we bought field 49 here, it's already been planted with beetroot. That's actually perfect. Because that saves us having to plant beetroots. We can just plant carrots and parsnips in these two fields. And then potatoes in this one down here. So let's... Unless there's a better field for that somewhere. I don't think so. Is there another field maybe that has parsnip? That one has parsnips in it, but that's a small field. 74 has carrots in it now. Ooh. That has sunflowers in it. That'd be an interesting field to keep an eye on. 55, because we are going to need oil to do the crisps. We have some canola fields, but having a big sunflower field like that would be handy. How much was that? 147,000. Okay, that's Oh, wow, it even buys all of this land down here, which has trees on it. Hang on a second. It doesn't have a lot of trees. In fact, it doesn't have an awful lot of trees at all. They're not exactly big trees, but it has some trees on it. We could definitely cut those down and feed them into the piano factory or into a sawmill and do the piano factory. I'm thinking 17 episodes ahead, obviously, at the moment, guys. Probably by that field. This one here for sunflowers, actually. It's a lot more manageable. But no, let's buy this one. Because that has beets in it. So we don't have to do beets now. Excellent. Right. Drop that. And we will get our beet planter. Or in this case, carrot planter. Parsnip planter. I'm going to need some more seed. Not much, but we are going to need another bag. So let's get a bag of seed. Perfect. So we'll get as many planting operations underway as we can here, guys. But obviously I might not be able to get all of it done. Go, marvellous. Let's get this working here. Carrots, yeah. Oh, is it not going to do it? It's not going to do it, guys, you know, because it already has stuff in it. Oh, of course. It needs cultivating. We're going to have to cultivate that field before we can plant veggies in it. Okay, that's fine. We'll set it off on this field instead, because this one, I believe, is ready for planting. We'll get another one of our tractors cultivating that field. Should be good. Perfect. Brilliant. Right, okay. Let's drop you there. We need to get you with a potato planter, which we're going to have to hire, I think. There's potatoes. We'll lease that. Yeah, 6,000. That's absolutely fine. Yep, that's good, that's good. Fill with that bag? I can indeed. Perfect. Actually, does this thing take fertilizer as well? It says it takes fertilizer. Oh no, that's not fertilizer, that's seed. Duh. Right, I need some more bags of that. Let's get some seed. 4 bags of that. 3 bags. That piled in here. Hopefully this will be enough. I don't know. Or at least I can't remember how much seed potatoes need in order to plant, but I suppose even if we buy too much, it's better to have too much than too little because we will use it later. Okay, there we go. We have the money for it after all, and we certainly are going to have more money later on. Just selling the root vegetables is going to bring in an absolute ton of money without the fruit as well. This is a double wide, so we can actually go up to here. Right, give me 1 second before we start on that. I want to get this guy on the cultivator. Yeah, he's slow, but you can't cultivate fast, so... This is actually the tractor I want to replace as soon as possible. Because it is probably the worst of the lot of them. Go. First field is canola. We want to keep that. Want to rip up this next field, which someone has planted with wheat. Oh, I love it, Bart. The fact that the shop on this map is literally across the road from where your farm is just mwah. It's just like they could have put it down the road, but they just, you know, wanted to make your life nice and simple. So they did. And I do appreciate that. It does simplify things. I don't mind a little drive, but it's nice to not have to, you know? Let's just back this up. Hire a worker here, and away you go. Beautiful. You're doing nicely as well with the planting there. Okay, and we will take over potato planting duties, I think. Marvellous. I've not actually used this thing to plant potatoes in ages, because I usually use a modded seeder that can just do everything. But I don't actually think I have any of those installed at the moment. Oh, missing a strip. How dare we? Don't want to miss anything. And we'll do a couple of rows, and then I might drop this onto a worker as well, just so that we can carry on looking around doing other bits and bats. Okay, why is that? Has that bit planted? It has, but it's got a different texture to it. How weird. No, don't you start going off obscure angles. None of that, thank you very much. Perfect. How strange that it puts that texture there, but not here. Oh well, no matter. Right. Go on, Jimbo. Do your thing. Beautiful. Oh, maybe it's weeds. This is weeds. This also says weeds. Okay. Yeah, that's weird that it has a texture here, but not here. I don't even know if this is the right texture. Who knows? I know that I've just forgotten to do something. I need to purchase the soil info for that field. And now I have no tractors to do anything. I need another tractor. That's a cheap tractor, but I hate these things. The tracks just eradicate my brain. Um, I they turn weird. What I really want is like something in this kind of category. 600 horsepower, is it? No, 380 baht. 380. Potentially 600. No, 431. 431. Yeah, 431 max. I was going to say if that's 600. If that was 600, I might have just had to not be so picky. Can I get one of these big tractors for what I currently have? Not really, but it would be good to have one of these. I am going to need something in that category eventually, but I may have to get another. If I go for like a top end, one of these maybe. Get the Deutsch. That's 287. That's not bad. 300 on the John Deere. 313 on the New Holland. These are all. Ooh, McCormick. I haven't had a McCormick on the farm in ages. 247 for the Deutsch there. That's a decent little machine. Ooh, the Warrior. What does that do? Is that literally just a paint job? Yeah, that's literally just a paint job. You're paying for a fancy paint job. I think. It doesn't change any of the other stats, does it? Huh. Interesting. But I could go for like a McCormick. I haven't had one of those for a long... Well, I don't actually think I have ever had a McCormick on the farm. 310 horsepower. 234. That's probably a really good buy. Can always go for a Valtra as well. That's always a good one. But 247 for 305. Yeah, I think this is actually a really good deal. I think we're going to buy this because we are going to make enough money off the fruit and veg selling before the harvest comes to buy our harvester. And if we don't, we're just going to have to take out a loan and I'm going to have to deal with it. But I do need another tractor and I do need a big tractor. So there we go. It's been bought. We're plodding along nicely. Fantastic. Oh, it's so shiny and new. Take this with us, and actually, seems as though we have a little bit of money left. We may as well fill this up with lime. They look like a new version of an old tractor. Yeah, they've got a style about them, haven't they? I kind of like it. And it's McCormick's. Like since I started playing Farming Sim, right? I have noticed tractors everywhere. you know, in terms of like different makes and models and everything. I have never seen a McCormick on the roads. I've seen John Deere's, I've seen New Hollands, I've seen JCB's, I've even seen Kubota tractors and stuff like that. I have seen so many different makes and models on the roads here in the UK, but I have never once seen a McCormick. It's kind of odd. Perfect. There we go. So what I can do now is I can actually go and lime these fields as they are being drilled, shall we say. That is going to be a very big potato plantation when it's done. In fact, this is going to be such a huge veggie plot. It's going to be nuts. Yeah, absolutely crazy. I love it. We'll get you dirt in just a second, don't you worry. Yeah. Agricultural machinery company formed in 2000 when Case divested assets in order to gain European Union regulation approval to merge with New Holland. Interesting. The initial assets of McCormick bought by Agro Spa were the Case IH tractor manufacturing plant in Doncaster, England. Interesting. I thought they looked very Case-like. You know, I thought they had like a Case feel about them. These McCormicks, you know. That's interesting, Bart. That is actually quite interesting. So yeah, so basically Case sold off part of their assets in order to merge with New Holland. Huh. In order to meet like yeah, obviously they don't want companies getting too big because then they dominate the market and everybody and then they just everyone else goes out of business and they can charge whatever they want. It's not good. So, yeah, obviously they had to get rid of some of their stuff. Agro Spa. I've never heard of them. I've never heard of that company. But hey, so basically they took the factory that used to make Case tractors and started making McCormicks instead. That looked very, very similar. Groot, I think this is a pretty tractor as well. It is very pretty. Yeah, very nice indeed. Actually, let me just have a look here at a case. Is there a case in here or not? No. Is there a case in the bigger tractors? Yeah, here you go. Oh yeah. Yeah, they are very similar, aren't they? Yeah, they have a very, very similar look to them. That's kind of cool. Do they make small tractors? Actually, is that the only case? No, no, there's another case. So they make a small tractor and they make a really big tractor, but they don't make a medium tractor. I suppose because they don't make a medium tractor anymore, because it became a McCormick. Eh? I bet that's what it is. Yeah, so they sold off they that actually makes sense. They sold off the plant that was making medium case tractors, in medium in the terms of this game, and rebranded them as McCormick's. Very nice indeed. Right, how are we doing? Is that potato guy far enough along that we can actually start liming this field? This guy's really doing well with his Perfect. Look at that. Fantastic. Case and New Holland are pretty similar too. Actually, that makes sense if they merged. Yeah, if those two merged, then yeah, I assume that they would kind of start sharing technologies and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's very cool. Very nice. Right, let's start liming this field, because we've nearly done with the cultivating on it. So let's get this limed. Lovely stuff. It's going to leave a very small section to do later on, but hey ho, what can you do? That's literally just wide enough to do the bits that it's cultivated so far. That's actually kind of amusing. Then that field over there shouldn't need liming because it's already been limed. Unless it hasn't been limed sufficiently. I'll have to have a look at that in a moment. Is this field good? Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. pH is perfect. Actually, no, pH is good there, but that's good enough. We don't need to lime again. Not this year anyway. Next year we might do a bit of lime for that field. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. Oh, that does need lime. Crikey. That's very strange because this field was already limed. But never mind. What we can do is if we go down here, like along this bit here, we should actually have sufficient width to do that little bit and most of this field. Just let that guy kind of turn himself around and do the last strip, following along. Okay. Off you go, mister. So off you go, mister. Go. Go. There he goes. He got over the crest of the hill. Right. Yeah, AI seems to be doing quite well at the moment, Bart. I don't know if they made any changes to it in recent patches, but you know, it does. It is doing rather well. Oh, a little bit there. There. Much better. Okay. I think we might take this little wee tractor over to the shop and sell him next, actually. Because he's a very slow boy, you know. And now that we've got that McCormick, I think we can probably... I'll probably look at selling that tractor over there as well at some point in near future. Good. I wonder why some of it has this kind of leafy texture and some of it doesn't. That is a little bit unusual, but hey, I suppose after the first harvest it'll all sort itself out, you know, but very odd. Very odd. But yeah, this tractor is so slow. Let's go and sell him, I think. Get a little bit of money back. Probably not worth that much, but it'll be worth enough to make it worthwhile, I think. And repaint. 45k. Not bad. Not bad. Better than a kick in the teeth, that's for sure. Oh, he's nearly done. That's good. Let's get the width on this thing brought down. That should be enough. Yeah, that's actually way too much. Yeah, that's good. Right, we'll wait until he's finished his pass. Just so that we can see, is this all looking good? That's perfect now. Yep. I'm going to come along and fertilise all of this. But that's fine. We've got a massive spreader now, so that shouldn't be too much. And we've also got to go and take care of 49, which is this field just here. Actually looks a lot bigger on the map than it does in real life. No matter, no matter. Move this guy over to the next field and get some parsnips going in. We've got beets there, carrots here, and that one is going to be parsnips. Nearly done. Boom. Switch over to the parsnips. Ooh, we're going to need some more seed. Let's go and get that before we start here. Because this field is just as big as this one, if not slightly bigger. And we are going to need some more seed. Slightly annoying, but at least this... Ooh, tractor. Ooh, oh, that's a pallet of strawberries going wayward. Right, one seed bag, please. Ah, marvellous. Okay. Not going to see the conclusion of the planting today, guys, because we are getting very close to the end of the stream now. But I think it has been an action-packed stream. We have been getting a lot of different things sorted today. We've got some new greenhouses going in. We've got some new fields. Let's finish up this liming process. Yeah, got some new fields, got some new equipment, brand new tractor, got some productions put down, ready to go. Pretty good, I'd say. Pretty good. Yeah, our next purchases definitely need to be the harvester. Oh, crikey, that ran out of lime. didn't even notice. Goodness me, I've been using a lot of lime. That's limey, that is. I suppose we did do an entire field from bad all the way up to perfect, so, you know, it is going to use a fair bit. Yeah, we've got plenty done, but we need a harvester. That is the biggest thing we need, because we're not going to be able to get any of these root crops out of the ground without a harvester. Could rent it, but I would rather buy it at this stage because we have so many fields to do. And then we have... What else do we need to get? Probably another new tractor at some point. But this time... the harvester I want is about 500,000, something like that. I will show you which one it is, Bart. I'm not sure if you were here earlier when I was talking about it, but the multi-fruit harvesters, multi-fruit harvester mods, have been updated with all of the root vegetables. So these things are probably the best root veggie harvesters, and this is the one I want. The Tiger 6S. That's going to be 500,000 plus another 79 for the header. So 578,000 I need basically to buy the harvester. But with the amount of fruit and veg that we have in storage and being produced at the moment, by the time harvest time rolls around, we should have sufficient money to buy the harvester, so long as I don't go spending it on anything else. I've kind of splurged all of the cash that I made. Yeah, I've kind of overdone it a little bit, but hey, what are you going to do? I'll set this guy up over here because we do need to... We should probably need to do this field as well. Yeah, lime's okay, but I think it's probably better to do a full workup on that. So let's have a little look here. We have... This is good. Yep, the lime's great. Nitrogen needs doing, so like I said, we'll have to come over and do a pass with the fertilizer. Here too, we need to lime this field, and we also need to fertilize it. But it's nearly all planted now. That's pretty good. This is going to be quite a sizable potato. This is actually, no, this is not just going to be a sizable potato harvest. This is going to be an absolutely gigantic potato harvest. This is going to be... Oh. Hey, watch where you're going, worker. You run me over, you don't get paid. Watch it. Got my eye on you. But yeah, so next time, guys, we'll probably be heading into harvest period. I think that's where we'll probably pick up next time, because these root veggies do not take long. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 months, and they're ready. And the potatoes will be ready in 5 months. So yeah, we are going to have a gigantic harvesting session next time. All three of the new root veg and potatoes. Oh, this is going to be mad. We're also going to have the canola. That's going to come up for harvesting in a couple of months' time as well. So even before we get to the root vegetables, we're going to have 2 canola fields. Crikey. Oh, I think that guy's run out of seed. I'll have to go and fill him up later on. But yeah, look at that. The farm is really progressing now, guys. This was a big episode for forward progression. Yeah, that's pretty mad. Got all these greenhouses now producing silly amounts of fruit. I'll have to stock those up again. So yeah, so I think next time, guys, I'll finish off the planting, fertilizing, and liming, because that's all kind of just busy work now. To be absolutely honest, I can do that quickly before next time. I'll restock all of the greenhouses, so you don't have to watch me do that. And I will move all of the products that have been produced over to the warehouse, over to the station, ready for selling as well. We'll just store it over in the station for the time being until we're ready to store it, to sell it. Ready to store it. Yes. Yeah, well done. Congratulations, Lynx. You're a dum-dum. Anyway, yeah, so I'll do that, and I think next time we'll start off with the canola harvest, then we'll go straight into the root harvest, and then we'll go into the potato harvest. That is a lot of harvesting. that is a lot of harvesting. And with luck, we'll have enough money to buy the harvester, and then maybe even field 55 down here. Because that's what I would love to buy 55. Because not only does that have sunflowers in, which gives us more oil for making the crisps, it also has a small forest, which would be very handy. Obviously, we might have to buy some of this land over here, which has actual forest in it. That one might not be a bad plot there, maybe. Or maybe we could go for this one up here. Yeah, I don't know actually. Where actually is the sawmill? There's carpentry up there, but that's not the sawmill. Bakery. Soup factory. We'll have to buy that as well at some point. Where's the sawmill? Potato processing plant. We made our own over here, so never mind. Where is the sawmill? Is that it? Wow, okay. So maybe we'd be better off like buying one of these plots here for wood. It's 180,000 for those ones. But that's a lot of trees, I guess. How do they look, these trees? Are they decent? Not exactly the best trees in the universe, are they? Not compared to like Silver and Forest. But I guess that's kind of the whole shtick with Silver and Forest, isn't it? Anyway, guys, I'm starting to waffle, so I'll close out there for today. Like I said, I will get these fields prepped up and ready to go for next time, and we will start with some harvesting. So do join me for that. And as always, do join me on Sunday when we slide into the wonderful world of Mudrunner for the first time. Well, not quite the first time. Like I said, I did try playing it, and I found I didn't like it. But I'm willing to give it a second chance. And yeah, I think it will be an interesting thing to try out on stream. Because you guys have probably already played it, and you can poke me if I do things wrong. So, until then, guys, I shall say adieu. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed, and like always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.